Our quote this week comes from Matthew McConaughey, and he says,
All right.
"Life is not fair. It never was, and it is now, and it won't be ever. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap of feeling like you're a victim. You are not." Tom always likes to say to play the victim is the weakest choice. He also says, no one owes you anything in this business.
Right. Yeah, it's the weakest choice on camera, and it's the weakest choice in life too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, you might be an underdog character, or you might be losing, but what people want to see is someone fighting to win, not someone who's resigned. Oh, I'm a victim. I'm lost.
Mm-hmm.
Boo-hoo. Woe
Mm-hmm.
is me. And nobody wants to see that in life, no matter where you came from. And the flip side to that is when you see someone who's come from like horrific oppression or family trauma or childhood trauma or some kind of disastrous scenario.
Mm-hmm.
When you see someone who's gone through that and they still have fight in them and optimism in them and somehow still a sense of hope and abundance, that it's like that is magnetizing. Everyone will come to that person. And when you see that person, you want to help that person. Be like, oh, what can I do to help you? Let me give you this opportunity. Let me get you on board with this guy. Let me introduce you to this person. But when you see the same person who's gone through the exact same things, but they're resigned to play the victim, they're resigned to be boo-hoo, woe is me, nothing ever works, I was so hard done by. That's like everyone's just like, well, that's life. Good luck with you. Like, oh, let me stay away from that person. Even though they both went through the same thing. So I think it's also remembering. And this can be tough, but how you see the world and how you identify, like your own identity, how you see yourself is really the reality that you'll see in the world. And what you think about the world is the reality. It's that saying of perception is reality. And you want to change your circumstances and change your life and change your scenario. First, you got to start with your own thoughts about who you are and your own thoughts about the world. And also just be really aware of your own beliefs. I think a lot of people fall into the mistake that their beliefs are facts, and beliefs aren't facts. Beliefs are just things that you think enough and you've thought them long enough or heard them long enough that you believe them to be a fact. But almost every belief that people have, if you can point out a counter argument to that belief, someone who's not that example of whatever the belief may be, then that like myth buffs or myth. I said myth buff. Missed. Now I can't say it. Myth busts or belief busts. So just remember, like we're in an abundant. This world is, no matter what. Like I don't give a fuck whether we're in a recession or we're in a depression or we're on the tail end of a global pandemic. We're in a world that is more abundant than it's ever been. If you believe that, your world will be abundant. If you believe that it's scarcity and there's only so much slices of the pie for you, and every time someone else gets something, that means that there's something that you're not getting, that will become your reality. But the fact is, especially for actors, there's more roles out there, there's more productions, there's more opportunity, there's more money, there's less gatekeepers, there's more technology where you can shoot your own things in HD, plus have access to a global audience through social media and through all of the amazing platforms that we have. So if you're somehow pessimistic and cynical in this world right now, I get it. Probably means that you got to pay attention a little less to the news or curate your news feed on your social media things. But just you need to switch that and just realize that like the world and the universe is crazy abundant. And the best thing to do that is just focus on gratitude. Be thankful for all the things that you have now, and even the things that you have that you aspire to have in the future. Be grateful for them today, like you already have them, and just trust like it's that like, and so it is, and so it is done. Like believing like in a future plane. Some people believe that the way time works is the past, the present, and the future are all happening in different dimensions all at once. So at some point, there's the Brandon who has achieved all of his dreams exists right now. So if you believe in that and trust in that, and trust that you're going to eventually step into those shoes because it's already inevitable, because if you can think it, it's something that can be thoughts become things. So if you can have the thought of all of your dreams coming true, then if you back it up with some of the work and the diligence and the choices to get you there, then all of those things can come to fruition.